So hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. We are live and in this one I'm obviously going to discuss my final team. I'm going to make the free transfer, the -4 free transfer as you can say that in this one. And yeah, we're going to talk about the free hit draft too in this video. So in this live stream specifically. So let me just share it and then I'm going to start with the stream stuff. I'm going to tell about how my team did and yeah, and also I'm going to be taking water breaks in between. It's too hot here currently. It's like 30 degrees centigrade as of now. Here, let me check. It isn't updated, so let me just share it on Twitter so that more and more people could join in, and we're going to talk about everything in this video. So if you've got questions, shoot them. I'm going to try my best to answer the questions. Also, if you've got suggestions, do let me know. I'm going to get help from your suggestions too. So yeah, let me just share it and then we can start. I'll just open it up. I'm gonna share it quickly. Couple of hashtags. Hopefully it'll be shared and you lot can join in. Whoever sees this on Twitter can definitely join in. So yeah, now this is how my team did in game week 33. I got 60 points and obviously it was below the average point mark. The average point mark was 64, and probably it was due to a lot of my midfield assets, a couple of midfield assets, and obviously the likes of Watkins, Estupinan, Shaw and Kappa being awful on that day. I could have played Ben Mee and Raya, who were among the points. They definitely kept a clean sheet, and that kept a lot of people in the game who did actually played these guys. So this is actually where I messed up last week. The decisions weren't all right with playing Kappa over Ben Mee, and yeah, so playing Kepa over Raya, and obviously playing Estupinan over Ben Mee. So a little bit messed up stuff, because I mean Estupinan had Nottingham Forest and I thought that that was a good fixture, but at the end of the day it just ended up to be a binary number for me, 1 pointer. So now what I'm going to show you my current rank. I'm on 56k. I thought I was on 58. I am on 56k, and now the plan is currently to reach that 10k and finish somewhere in that this season. I mean, only I can say 5 game weeks are left, and there are double game weeks. Twice the teams will play in this one, and most of the teams, and then there is one in 37 where Man City and Man City and Newcastle looks like a good option. Their players can be brought in to actually target that double. So now let me show you how my team is looking like. Also, if you've got questions, feel free to ask me. Let me just open the chat box here so I can see what you guys are up to. Let me just put the chat box here so I can see if you've got questions. Now on your screen is my team. Let me just scroll it down. We've like got 45 minutes before things end, and yeah, I'll be here with you till the deadline. So if you've got questions, do shoot them. I'm gonna try my best to answer your questions. So currently with the 4-5-1 formation, and obviously I'm gonna take Madison out and bring in Salah. Now that is what I'm debating in between. I can bring in Salah or KDB. That is the dilemma, and that is what you guys would help me with. So currently, I've got Raya against Nottingham Forest at home, Trippier against Southampton at home, Shaw with a double, Aston Villa and Brighton. Not an easy double, and that is one reason why I didn't go for the likes of Rashford for a minus. That I won't go for him for a -8 hit. Also for a free one, I didn't go for him. I brought in Alexander Arnold instead. Estupinan has a double, not an easy one again. Alexander Arnold looks a juicy pick because of the part that he's playing in the midfield, and obviously he's been among the attacking returns in the past 3 game weeks. If you look at things from his perspective, he got like 5 points before that, 5 points and 9 points before that, and 5 points before that. So these are 4 game weeks where we've seen returns from him. And obviously he's 7.6 now, risen in price with zero point 0.1, but I brought him in for I guess 7.5 last night. I don't know why the purchase price not showing here. It'll be visible in, yeah. So I brought him in for 7.5 to avoid that to avoid that price rise. And then obviously there is Madison, who has Everton at home, a good fixture, but I would be taking out Madison from my side, and I would go for either the Egyptian King or Kevin De Bruyne. And then there is obviously Mitoma, who has got Wolves at home and Man United at home. Fernandes, two good fixtures, but attacking wise, obviously, not defensive wise. That is why I sat with Shaw. I mean, Aston Villa has the capability to score, and Brighton, we saw how good they were defensively and overall. They had a lot of chances in that semi final they played against United, but sadly they couldn't finish. And then obviously, I've got for Martinelli against Chelsea at home. I am going to retain Martinelli due to his, I mean, he's not in the best of his forms, but he has got good fixtures. I mean, Chelsea at home, Chelsea are pretty awful at this time of the year, and I think that he could hurt them. And obviously, it is at their own home ground. And then there is obviously McAllister, who has been an utter disappointment so far, with only one attacking return since the time I brought him in. But he's gonna stay in the team just because he has doubles, and he's probably gonna stay in the team till 37 due to the doubles. And then obviously there's Haaland with the armband. I've benched Watkins. Botman is on the bench, and then there is obviously Greenwood, who I've brought in for the, I've got two. I had two free transfers. I took out Kane, brought Greenwood in, and used the budget to bring in Alexander Arnold. I now still have the exact bank to go for Salah and take out Madison from my side. So this is what I'm looking at, and then there is obviously Kevin De Bruyne, and this is the dilemma that I'm currently on: either to bring in Salah or to go for KDB. So if you've got questions, do let me know. Do like, do share, and do subscribe. And whatever your suggestions are, do let me know. This is currently what the team is the team that I'm going with, and I've given the armband to Haaland, who's got two good fixtures: Fulham at away and West Ham United at home. So this is what currently I've got for the double game week, that is 34. Let me know if you've got questions. Let me know if you've got any of the dilemmas that you are stuck with, and who are you taking out from your teams for a -4, a -8, or a -16? Or are you playing that free hit? Or probably not a lot of you would have the wild card left, but if you are playing, let me know. And if you are gonna play the bench boost, I don't think a lot of people would have saved their bench boost. So I think that the amount of people playing the wild card and the free and the bench boost would be very less. A lot of people would be playing the free hit, and yeah, that will be the case with most of the people. If you are playing the bench boost, I think this could be a good one, but therefore in that case you need to have a lot of doublers in your team. With the free hit, you just need the 11 doublers, and I think people with 8 or 9 doublers is also fine. 7 is all right, 8 is good, 9 is better, and obviously 10 or 11 are excellent stuff. So this is what I've got for the team as of now. Current rank you can see on the right side, 56k. The aim is to reach that 10k mark this season. I've got Raya in goal, Nottingham Forest at home. Talked about him, that he can be a good one. He can keep a clean sheet, and obviously going to return those saving points. Then obviously Trippier for the attacking returns. Two players that do not have a double. Then obviously Madison and Martinelli. So currently I've got four players that do not have a double. And if you're stuck with like some players like these with me, do let me know what are you doing. I've already used my two free transfers, just to let you know. Brought Greenwood for Kane and brought Trent Alexander Arnold for Ben Me. So this is how the whole setup is looking like now. The move that I'm going to make before the deadline ends, I'm going to take out Madison from my side and go for King Mo or Kevin De Bruyne. That is what I currently have in my mind. Let me know whatever your questions or dilemmas are. You can just type your questions in below in the comments. I'm going to try my best to answer your questions. Now, keeping Fernandez is another dilemma I was pretty, stuck with. To be honest, I didn't wanted to keep him, but I saw that he was playing the cam role the other day, and he was quite all right. I mean, even if he was playing the DM role, he could have got a lot of attacking returns, but the United were piss poor on those days. They couldn't finish, and yeah, things didn't go my way. But I have a lot of trust in Fernandez for this week. He returned in one double game week, blanked in the other one, and then there we are with another double. And I do hope that this could be the one where we see attacking returns from him, and that would obviously be value for money because he's costly and he hasn't returned the way he should have, could have, or would have. So the reason why I still have him, because I do not have Rashford, so I'm going to keep Fernandez in my side. I might take a -8 and take out Martinelli to bring in Rashford at the end, but yeah, we're going to look at that. Currently, I'm focusing on taking out Madison for either KDB or Salah, just to balance out the EO stuff, because a lot of people that have saved their triple captain for the double game week would be playing the triple captain in this one, so I would have to balance that EO out. Also, do let me know your dilemmas and questions. Yeah, we've got a question from Gay Munro. Thank you for your question. And Case Heaven, thank you for joining in, bro. I have 8 doubles and a -4. I'm stuck with playing Tony, Haaland, and Kane and benching Martinelli, or benching either Kane or Tony for Martinelli. Kane has got, let's see, I'm just going to take you to the expected points, and we're going to see. Just to type XP and points together, so just to give you an idea, let's see where Kane stands. So Harry Kane's predicted points are 4.6 this week, and obviously he does not have an easy fixture. I think he's got Liverpool, so that is why it is obviously not an easy fixture. And the attacking returns probability is 4.6 expected points from him. Then obviously you've got Tony. I'd say you can keep Tony. He has got a good fixture, and the expected points are 5.3. I think he plays Leeds this week. And then you've got, yeah. So I'd say go for Martinelli. Play Martinelli. I'd say play Martinelli, and you can bench pretty hard one. Yeah, pretty hard one. Both of them are good ones, and both of them, are penalty takers of their side. Another website just to show you. K7, bro, thank you for joining in. If you've got questions and suggestions for me, do let me know, bro. So as you can see, this is the gay. You can see that this is the expected points table here, and let's see what. So current game week, Haaland tops it with 12.6. You can see Salah with 11.5, and obviously it is a very tough one. I'd say you play Martinelli versus Chelsea at home, but you can bench. Let's see where Tony stands. There is no Kane or Tony up till now. So Tony is here, and he stands at 6 pointer. And let's see where Kane does. Where is Kane? So Kane is at 4 pointer. Go for Tony then. Based on this predicted point stuff, I'd say go for Tony then. Yep. Go for Tony. He's got Leeds, and that one is an easy fixture for him. So I'd say go for Tony. Let's see how Tony's form has been. So I've been mistaken. He has got Nottingham Forest at home. I'd say go for Tony. Yeah, go for Tony. not Leeds, but I'd still say go for Tony. Play him. If you look at the history, he got a goal versus Aston Villa in that 1-1, and then obviously got 4 in that Newcastle game. It was an awful one, but he still got the points, got 9. So if you look at the pattern here, pretty weird stuff. But 11, then a blank, the return, a blank, return, blank, return, blank, and then we can expect a return from him here. So yeah, you can go for Tony. Kane has been pretty alright too, but he's underperforming, and we do obviously at 11.4 we expect a lot from him, but that hasn't been the case so far. But I mean, he got 11, 6 before that, blanked, 9, 7, 6, 13. Let me spin the wheel for you. I think it is called the wheel of luck. I'm gonna spin it for you. I think it's called wheel of fortune, something similar to that. If you know the name, let me know. Yeah, wheel of fortune spinner. Let's play this for you. Kane. Just to check medicine. Then there was obviously Kane, Martinelli, and obviously the third one obviously is Tony. Let's see. We'll do the best of 3. So first time it says Tony. So lock Tony in for the first one. So we're gonna spin it again. So we're gonna do the best of 3 for you. And it says Tony again. Obviously you're gonna play Martinelli, so if he comes in I won't count that. And it's Tony. Go for Tony, play Tony. He has been picked by the Wheel of Fortune 3 times. So play Tony in this one. Now going back to my team. And we've got a question from Uzair. Thank you, bro, for joining in. Will KDB start? I think he's going to start. I think he will definitely start. Let's head to FootMob to see how the predicted lineups are looking like. Let me just quickly search FootMob here. So City plays tomorrow, obviously, I guess at 6 from where I live. Okay, so where is Manchester City? Here is Manchester City versus Fulham. This is the predicted lineup. Kevin De Bruyne is in. There's obviously Mahrez, Gundogan, Grealish, Haaland, Rodri, Stones, Akanji, Diaz, Laporte, and Ederson. This is the predicted lineup on FootMob for Manchester City versus Fulham game. So De Bruyne starts. I think that Grealish might be rotated if Foden is back. Grealish hasn't been playing pretty well in the previous 2 games. I think that there would be a little bit rotation on the wings. Mahrez comes in for Bernardo Silva. That is one that is visible. De Bruyne going to one start, and Grealish probably might be benched. But we're not sure with Pep. He can obviously bench even Haaland or De Bruyne at the end of the day, but they are likely to start. So half an hour left before the things go in. Now let me for once spin that. Let me just spin it for me. So the first one, it says go for a -8, and that would be for taking out Martinelli and bringing in the likes of Rashford in my side. Take a -8. So it is very dedicated, and it says take a -8. That is a funny one. I think due to the lack of options, it kept getting on that one. So now coming back here, what I have in my mind is to take out Madison, who I think got 1.1 million less, and bring in Salah straightforward with zero point 0.3 still remaining in the bank. Yeah, I would still have zero point 0.3 in the bank. Can definitely take out Fernandez in the next game week and go for, I guess, either Wilson or the likes of Isaac. So for a -4, this would be my transfer now. I'd still take some time before locking in. So let me know if you agree with this one or you want me to go for KDB. So a -4, obviously in this one, I wouldn't say a -4 will hurt me a lot because it is a double game week and it would be literally zero. I mean, if he even returns just 4 points, I think that would be recovered and it will be a zero at the end. And anything above that would obviously be much helpful for me. So as of now, I've got seven doublers in my side. This would it would be the 8-1. Madison would go out. Salah would come in. I have lost zero point 0.1 million on Madison, but I'd say that is pretty all right with with the bank. I still have zero point 0.3 million in the bank, so I can use that somewhere else. And I have plans of downgrading Watkins in the upcoming game weeks, so we can actually look at that too. And yeah, the likes of Martinelli or someone else who isn't performing would go out of my side. But as of now, this is what I'm looking at. Obviously, I can even switch Salah to KDB for the Man City double that they have in the upcoming game weeks. Also, thank you for joining in, people. I mean, this has been pretty, a good session because you guys ask questions, you guys give suggestions, and that helps me a lot and obviously makes the session more interactive. So, if you got questions, if you got suggestions, do shoot him. I'm gonna try my best and answer you with the best knowledge that I have. Obviously, I'm not an expert. I try my best to be good at this game, but this game is for me it's 90% luck and 10% uh, your your brains. Yeah, that is what it is. So this is where I'm stuck. This is the current dilemma: Madison and Salah for Madison out, Salah in for a -4. The idea is to consider KDB 2 for Salah, but I'm leaning towards Mo Salah due to the double game week that due to the double home fixture that they have. I think Salah can hurt both the sides, and obviously at Anfield. So we've still got time, less than half an hour, but yeah, there is still time. I'm gonna close it after the deadline ends, and obviously make the transfers. So this is where I'm stuck with a -4. Let me know your suggestions. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I go for KDB? Do let me know whatever you think should be done here. This one is obviously, a 50-50 kind of thing. KDB is in good form. Salah has been pretty inconsistent, but when he goes big, he goes big. I mean, there is no stopping him when he goes big. So yeah, this is currently what I have in mind. The rest of the team is visible. And for a -4, I'm going to bring in Salah and take out Martinelli from my team. Obviously, going to play Alexander Arnold, Shaw and Trippier at the back, Raya in goal, Martinelli, McAllister, Mitoma, Salah and Fernandez all in the midfield, and Haaland at the back. Obviously, it's Estupinian here, so it is a 4-5-1 setup with all the midfielders playing because of the double and only one Martinelli with Chelsea at home, which I think is a good fixture, and that is probably the reason why Gay is playing that move too. So you would suggest KDB. KDB is obviously a good one too. I mean, the only problem with Salah is that the EO that will hurt me. I mean, he's selected by 34.4%, and there are still people that would bring him in and the EO will rise. And if you go to KDB, he's just selected by 28.9%, and if it rise it will go probably to 35, but Salah would be somewhere around 40 to 42%. That is what I expect. That is why I'm being pretty safe with the move, and I'm considering Salah this week. If he doesn't fire, I mean, a lot of people in the same bracket would be hurt by this move. for going in for Salah. I mean, a lot of people took a hit for him and Isaac, but they didn't do anything last week, so they saw a little bit of a red arrow. But I think that was all right. I mean, you can make moves in this one, and that would be fine. So this will give me, yeah, this will give me eight doublers, and three of them would only have one fixture, and that would be Raya, Trippier, and Martinelli with a single fixture. So three of them playing only single fixture, and the rest of the eight are doublers. So I'm gonna lock this up in 40 when it is 240 here, and I don't know what time you guys have in your region, but probably the minutes would be same. So it is the 237 here, and I will lock it at 240. Let me just get my glasses back. So yeah, things are pretty clear now. We only have like three games today, and that is pretty, sad. We've got Crystal Palace versus West Ham, Brentford and Nottingham Forest. Brighton and Wolves would be the game to watch out. I mean, I think this could be a good game. Brentford are going to eat up Nottingham Forest pretty easily, and Crystal Palace and West Ham would be a good one too. Crystal Palace, a good defensive side, and West Ham, a good attacking side. So we can check this one and this one out. You can watch these games. I'm not pretty sure about Brentford versus Nottingham Forest, but Tony versus Isaac for 34. Who you picking? Tony versus Isaac. Isaac a rotation risk. I'm gonna go for Tony. A good fixture versus Nottingham Forest, and that too at home. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Tony. Would you play Martinelli or Fabian Schär? If it was me, I'd play Martinelli. Newcastle has been conceding goals, and that is why one reason. And obviously Chelsea in a bad form, and that is one reason why I'd play Martinelli. They are playing at home, so that is one good reason why I'd play Martinelli. Martinelli over Shah definitely, and for Tony versus Isaac dilemma, I'd say go for Tony. Definitely go for Tony. Let's see Newcastle's predicted lineup. Let's go back here and let's see what Footmob suggests that Newcastle lineup would look. I think Wilson would start. Wilson is likely to start. Yeah, it says Isaac, but I think that Wilson might start this one too. A good fixture, but Southampton leaking goals too. But I think that I'd probably lean more towards Brentford's Tony, who is on the penalties too. And yeah, I think that probably Isaac would be a rotation risk. You might see Wilson. A lot of people didn't think that Wilson might play last week, but he ended up playing. So that is why I would say you guys go for a safer pick and go for Tony, and that is what I would suggest. Definitely not Shar over Martinelli. I don't think that a Newcastle's clean sheet is guaranteed in this game, but I'd say there are high probabilities of Martinelli returning versus a Chelsea side that cannot stop conceding goals. They are pretty bad, and there are rumors that they also might end up relegating if they ended up losing all their games under their new manager, their legend Frank Lampard. So now it's 240, and this is what I've got. The dilemma that I've got before I make my moves in. Thank you for your questions, and if you've got more questions, do let me know. I'm gonna try my best to answer your questions, and if you've got suggestions, do let me know. I've got one suggestion. It's 5:37 a.m. Think you're probably from Australia. Just guessing. But Australia might be, yeah, it's ahead, not Australia. Just let me know where you're from. I cannot think of any place that would have 5:37 at this time. UK is 4 hours behind, so definitely not 5:37 there. Let's see what other people are doing this week, and there is obviously Haaland a -8 taken, but a team of 10 doublers. Perth Z. 541 in Australia, so I guessed it right. So now let's go back to what I was looking at. So yeah, FPL Junior has got 10 players, and yeah, he has taken a -8 hit. And there is FPL Donna. She's got a free hit, and that is a good one, to be honest. I think she has a good side here, to be honest. She has a good side. Let's just not fancy the funny tweets here and look at the teams. Prepare one free transfer. I think his team is pretty alright. He wouldn't want to use the free transfer here, even if he has point, not in the bank. So this guy has a good rank, 10k FPL Joel, and he has played his free hit. 11 changes from last week. So yeah, good team. To be honest, good team. And here comes Kevin De Bruyne, March, Matoma, McAllister, Rashford, Salah. Let's see Rashford's EO in this one. And I might end up taking a -8 for Rashford. 44.2%. I think I wouldn't have the bank to go for Rashford, yeah. So I would have to stick with Martinelli for this one. A lot depends upon Fernandez now, and he has to return me points. I mean, he has to. There is no other way. There are no ifs and buts in this one now. I went for the two differentials, and that is Fernandez and obviously Trent Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold has been pretty alright. If you look at Rashford's record, let's see what he has done so far: 12 missing out, 6, 10, blank, 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 15, 3 returns. So, yeah, he's been pretty alright. He's been pretty alright for the price he's being offered at. It's been pretty alright. I took him out for Martinelli. Martinelli did return me points, and that is obviously why I'm still hanging around in 50k. Obviously, the 56k, or you can take it as 60k. And yeah, Rashford got injured, but now he's back and he can definitely hurt me. So yeah, I would still. I'm definitely not taking Fernandez out for Rashford. Not gonna happen. Gonna play him. You take a -12 to get KDB in. Would you take a -12 to get KDB in an Isaac for Kane, Tony, and Martinelli? Do you have Salah in your team, Gay? If you have Salah, I'd say hold. Hold. I'd say hold. Do not take a -12 just to get KDB, and you're gonna mess up your whole team with a -12. No, let's answer. Yeah, I'd say hold. Don't go for a -8. Yeah, if you play the free hit, your transfers would be reverted, Jason, and the -8 wouldn't be carried forward. So you can just play the free hit, bro. Now let's answer best forward under 6 million. Go for 6 million mark here. And just go for. There are only two options you can currently look at, and that is Mbuemo and Solanke. Over these in between, I mean, if you look at these two, Mbuemo and Solanke, I would pick Solanke over Mbuemo. I would pick Solanke. I would definitely pick Solanke because of his recent good form. Mbuemo has been among the attacking returns too. He's got a good fixture, but he's pretty inconsistent. I mean, Solanke has been inconsistent too, but his current good form is why I fancy him over Mbuemo. And we know Mbuemo is the kind of guy who hits the crossbar a lot. He loves to play that crossbar challenge. For 10 double game week players -8. So would you save the free hit? If I was you, Jason, this is the biggest double game week that we're witnessing, and I would play my free hit this time. If you look at the doubles in 37, the ceiling of points is not that high. Obviously, a lot of people are playing the free hit, and if you are trying to protect your rank, go for the free hit, play it today, and get the best doublers in, because a lot of good teams are playing. So I'd say go for it today, go for it. You still have like 10 to 13 minutes. Let's do a quick free hit draft before I lock my transfer in. Teams. Just let me do a quick free hit draft. So Lanka and Memo under 6 million best option to bench one, start one, spend on mid rest. Yeah, Uzair, you're pretty right, bro. You're on point. So I currently have 95 points predicted. If I take out medicine and go for Salah, go out of my side. I don't know why it is so. The website is currently pretty glitchy. Kane out, Greenwood in. The website is glitching, it's pretty slow. Let me just close some of the tabs. So yeah, I'm gonna play Ben Me. Let's see how many predicted points it suggests. I'm gonna go for Alexander Arnold. It says 95 points. It's like 102, and for the -480, it will be obviously 98. Now, if you are playing the free hit, what I would suggest is, let's lock the free hit here. Play Mitoma, Salah stays in. Go for De Bruyne. Take out McAllister. I don't know why the website is a little bit slow, but I'm gonna show you, Jason, the free hit that would be better in my opinion. So McAllister goes out. I play March here. Thoughts on this team? I'm afraid Haaland, Grealish, Salah, Rashford, Mitoma, March, Trent, Shaw, Diaz, Robertson, Steely. A very potential team. Luca, this is a very potential team. I mean, you'd probably give the armband to Haaland, and obviously you've got the City cover. Grealish expected to start and is in the lineup. There's obviously Salah, Rashford, got the United and Liverpool cover. Trent and Robertson, a good one. Obviously, you've got Diaz to cover that clean sheet from Man City. I think that is a pretty potential team. I think that is a very potential team, bro. In Steely, a cheap keeper to get you those attacking points, not the attacking points, saving points if there are any, and probably a clean sheet in one game if the luck is on your side. So yeah, Jason, just coming back to the team. Rashford. Now I'm going to take out Greenwood. And just go for pretty cheap striker. Just go for an and so here. Too many Brighton players selected. Let's just go for Sadi. We won't be needing our bench, so you can just fill your bench up with the players that do not feature and get that free hit team on point. Forgot that. How much does Ederson costs? 5.4. If I can bring Ederson in my side, start Solanke, Watkins, or Zinchenko. Rashford or Fernandes? Rashford, definitely Rashford. I'd say definitely go for Rashford. Let's see any more cheap keeper options. There is one 3.9 board. And yeah, this would be my, if I was playing the free hit, this would be my team. I've got Trippier versus Southampton at home just for the attacking returns that he has got. And then obviously Shaw, Estupinan, Alexander-Arnold, Salah, Mitoma, De Bruyne, Rashford, March, and Haaland. This would be my free hit if I was playing one. Rashford or Fernandes. I'd say Rashford. Start Solanke, Watkins, or Zinchenko. I would say go for. It was between Solanke and Watkins. Solanke still has a better fixture. Watkins plays Man United. I'd say go for Solanke. Go for Solanke. He's got Leeds at home. You can go for Solanke. That is a good fixture. Leeds have been conceding goals, and yeah, Solanke could hurt them. So yeah, go for Solanke. Now let me just make my move. We have like before the website crashes. Got Salah in here. Confirm a -4 for Mohamed Salah, and that is done. Salah comes into the side. And this is the potential lineup that I've got with Haaland, with the armband, Salah, Mitoma, Fernandes, Martinelli, McAllister, Trippier, Shaw, Stupin, Alexander-Arnold, and Raya. Pretty much my team. Just taking you back to the free hit one. So if I was playing, this is my team. I'm locking in with things here. This is the team. Yeah, so 4-5-1. Haaland with the armband, a -4 taken. And let me just give the vice captaincy to save your team. Yeah. So Haaland with the armband, Salah with the vice captaincy armband, Mitoma, Fernandes, Martinelli, McAllister, Arnold, Estupinan, Shaw, and yeah, this is my team. So yeah, I've already got Estupinan in. That is why I couldn't got Steele in. So I think yeah. So this would be if I was playing the free hit. This would have been my team if I was playing the free hit. Pretty much locked in myself. Diaz or Estupinian. Go for Diaz. You do not have the Man City defensive cover if you are playing Steele in defense. Go for Diaz in the goal. Let's see if Brighton are gonna play Steele or not, because that is one dilemma most people would be looking at. Let me just take you to foot mob quickly. For the predicted lineups and see who Brighton plays this week. This is obviously predicted one, so Steele is expected to start, and you can go for Steele. He's expected to start. McAllister, hopefully in that cam role. Hopefully in that cam role. I've been losing a lot of points just because of him playing in that defensive mid role this season. On your screen is the free. This is my final team. I've locked in. Let's just refresh it once to see if it's locked in or not. And I have Robertson over Trippier. Yeah, you can go for Trippier. I think he might keep a clean sheet, and if we're lucky, that then there would be the attacking points. But I've got Man United away, Watkins playing Man United at away on the first bench, Botman, and then obviously Keane Greenwood on the last one. And this is my final team: 4-5-1, 8 doublers. Three of them with non-doublers are Raya, Martinelli, and obviously the likes of Trippier. Most of you would have 10, 11, or probably 7. I think that's all right. Just not worry about it a lot. Robertson or Trippier. So if You can attack the double game week with Robertson. You can attack the double game week with Robertson. But obviously, Trippier has a good fixture, but he has a single one. If you are using the free hit, you can maximize the players that have a double. So go for Robertson, double up on the defense. Let me assure you that there is no guarantee that Liverpool would keep clean sheets, because Tottenham is an attacking side. They might even end up conceding versus Fulham, but you are going for the attacking returns, and you can double up on Liverpool's defense just for the attacking returns if you want to. So you can go for Robertson for the double fixtures over Trippier. So yeah, I'm pretty much locked in. 4 minutes left, and this is how my if I was playing the free hit. Obviously, I do not have the free hit. If I was playing the free hit, this is how my free hit would have been looking like. Let me just bring Botman here quickly. Who is on the bench? Steel short Randy. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's pretty much all right, bro. If you're playing the 3-5-2, I think that's all right. I think you might have, yeah. So Steel in goal, Shaw, Trendy. There's the three: De Bruyne, Mitoma, March, Rashford. 3-4. I mean, there are still two players. Who are the other two players? Told me the players that Steely has a double. Yeah, that is one. Three in defense, four, and then four in the midfield. Obviously, that is eight, and Haaland the ninth. Who are the rest of the two players? Is it Martinelli? Yeah, I think that is a potential team, Jason, with the doubles. Haaland, good fixtures. Obviously, captaincy option: De Bruyne, Mitoma, March, Rashford, all good options. And then obviously short Trent and Diaz. I wouldn't change anything in that. I think that's pretty much all right. I wouldn't change anything in that, bro. Let me know who are your rest of the two players. That the players you've told me are nine. You still have two players left, 10 and 11th one. Who are the ones that have single fixture? Salah. So yeah, he is also another doubler. So I think you are playing the 3-5-2 formation. Yeah, that's all right. That's pretty all right. I'd lock it in, Jason. I'd just lock it in. There's only 2 minutes left. Just lock it in, bro. So on your screen is what I would do if I was playing the free hit, and we've got 1 minute left. If you haven't, just if you have not locked in, just do it already. Don't think about it a lot, and do not mess up overthinking stuff. I've also locked in. I've got one. I think, yeah, time's up. So this is how my team was looking like. Let me just refresh it. We still have 1 minute. So if you haven't already, we still have 1 minute. On 3, it will be done. A 3-5-2 on your screen. Let me just quickly print the screen to post it on later on. So yeah. So yeah, this on your screen is my final team. And the time is up. Yep, the time is up. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a pretty good one for all of you joined in, and that obviously helps the channel. And thank you all. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for joining in, for helping the channel grow, and getting those views up. Do subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to do these streams a lot. We're going to talk about the UCL Fantasy that is coming up. There would be a stream, there would be videos on that, and yeah, hopefully every season I'd be back with more and more content for you all. So wish you good luck for this one. Hopefully this was a good session, and yeah, I wish we all end up at green arrows at the end of the week. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and this is it for now.